Thank you very much for agreeing to take part in this project. I thought I would begin by explaining what this project is about and why we're doing it. We've been asked to do this project by the team responsible for children's rights in the Council of Europe. Now, the Council of Europe was set up in 1949 after the Second World War to help countries improve the way that they protect human rights. Its office headquarters are in Strasbourg, but it really is a big network of 47 countries, that's over 820 million citizens, who sign up to agreements or conventions and agree on guidelines about how to protect human rights. The most famous agreement is the European Convention on Human Rights, which lists all of the rights that our countries have to respect. This convention, which was created in 1950, is now incorporated into our law through the Human Rights Act of 1998. A big part of the Council of Europe's work is protection of children's rights, and it has created loads of guidelines and training materials and loads of agreements and conventions that relate to different aspects of children's lives. In 2010, it developed the Child-Friendly Justice Guidelines. These guidelines are aimed at protecting children's rights when they are involved in justice proceedings. For example, when children are in trouble with the police, or are being taken into care, or if their parents are getting divorced and fighting over where they should live, or if they are immigrants and have arrived in this country on their own, or even if they disagree with their local authority about their plans to build office blocks over their local park. The Child-Friendly Justice Guidelines explain how children should be treated by the courts, by the police, by social workers, in all of these circumstances. Before writing the guidelines, the Council of Europe consulted with about 4,000 children across Europe to get their views on what could be included in them. The result is a really detailed set of guidelines that cover all stages of all justice proceedings involving children. The aim is that countries will use these guidelines to make children's rights better protected during justice proceedings, before justice proceedings, and after justice proceedings. It will help children participate more fully in decisions about their lives, instead of judges, lawyers, their parents, and social workers making decisions without involving them. It will help children better understand what is happening to them and why decisions are being made about them. It will make sure that they are better protected from any harm while they are in custody or in care. And it will make sure that they don't have to wait too long before a decision is taken by the courts or other people with authority. But the Council of Europe recognises that having detailed guidelines in place is only part of the solution to making legal processes better for children. Children and the people that work with them have to actually understand the guidelines, and they have to understand how they can be used in practice.